Hello folks, Srini from Techie Investor. In this video, we will talk briefly about where Tesla is heading. Is it heading towards 300 or is it heading back to 200? Considering the price of Tesla today is around $243.92. That was the closing market price of Tesla today. The stock has been on a roll along with the market, especially with the interest rates cut down announced by Fed yesterday after the FOMC meeting. The 50 basis points really helped Tesla move very in a very fast manner. So let's see, but still, does it have legs to go a really long run, a long way, more than 300? That is the topic for this video. So let's discuss how is Tesla positioned fundamentally and technically. Okay, so first let's talk about the fundamentals, right? So what is not working for Tesla? First, we'll talk about what is not working for Tesla, and then followed by what is working for Tesla. Tesla has facing immense competition from their Chinese competitors like BYD, Boyd, and Xiaomi, who are creating EV cars at a very less expensive price. In fact, the talk is that we could even get an EV price very soon for 10K, 10,000 bucks. That would be amazing. That shows that the EV will become ubiquitous and people will all be driving EV cars rather than the gasoline cars, right? If we can get it at that price, which is even cheaper than our gasoline cars. So other than that, the biggest other threat is the Chinese government. They are providing a lot of subsidies to the local companies. And China is the third largest producer of lithium in the world, which is very, very helpful for them to create their batteries at a very less expensive price, right? So that really helps, and that is where Tesla is having a major challenge. They did a lot of layoffs in China. They had to close down some factories because of the slowdown in the demand. Definitely, that's understandable with the government supporting them and all those things. So that is the negative part of Tesla, because even now Tesla is not very affordable in the other side of the world. That is on the eastern side of the world, especially in countries like China and India. And even in countries like India, it's not possible to drive a Tesla because the infrastructure is not available for the chargers and those kind of stuff, right? So that is another big challenge that we are facing. Even we can consider that as a major market, right? What is not there that could become a big market for Tesla? So Tesla is working on those things, I believe, and then very soon they might announce something. So that's the given. Now, let's not talk about what is not going to happen, but let's talk about what is in place, right? The first one is what is working for Tesla fundamentally. So the number one is the CEO, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is always looking at creating great revenue for Tesla and positioning them as the top company in the EVs, right? He's a very innovative guy and he has made it happen before, and there's no doubt that he'll happen it. And he has a very good diehard fan base, and they would help him take him through that, right? Their batteries. Tesla, along the way, when they are producing their EVs, they became a very mega battery producer, right? In that way, what is happening is now they can produce batteries with more charge that they can even sell to the third-party vendors, right? For those of them who need it. So they have that much capacity available. In fact, they rapidly increase the capacity, the cell for their battery Cybertrucks. So definitely they are on their way. Now, even though the EV industry is getting softened, Tesla is trying to generate revenues from other, and they gave pretty good revenues last time, based on from their other sources like the solar energy and energy storage. Since they were the pioneers, they have the biggest infrastructure for their superchargers. And recently we saw a deal from GM opening up about 17,800 superchargers of Tesla for their customers through their DC adapters. So, which is opening up a huge business for Tesla, though their EV. So in a nutshell, even though their EV business is not doing well, their infrastructure business is going to take them forward. And last but not the least is the Tesla's FSD that can lead to the advent of robotaxis. Robotaxis are the most prominent feature that Katie Wood is betting on. And I also said that Tesla could go to $1,500 with the advent of robotaxis. However, the latest FSD, the full self-driving software released by Tesla, is not yet ready for the robotaxis. However, I'm pretty confident that they will get there sooner or later. Okay, so these are the things that are working well fundamentally for Tesla. So now let's look at from the how Tesla is positioned technically, where it is at and where it could move on from here. Okay, so let's take a good look at the charts now. This is the daily chart for Tesla, folks. I have drawn a Fibonacci from the bottom of the Bollinger Band to the top of the Bollinger Band. And then there was a three-wave correction that happened, and this has come to the 25% retracement here. And from here, Tesla has been rising, which is a good sign. Basically, it has been rising and it had a complete breakout about 3 days back, and it has been rising so far. So definitely, what is the next target? The next resistance is around this red line, which is at the 265 area. And then there is also a green line here, which is at 269. And then the next one is at 274. So definitely what I'm expecting right now is I'm expecting this one to go to 265. By the way, folks, I am in October 11th, 240 calls, and I'm expecting it to go and touch this 265 area. Now, as I had already mentioned, looking at these charts, does it seem like it's going to 300 or 200? For me right now, their next earnings is around October 17th, October 16th, 2024. So if we get a new news of anything about the FSD being ready for robotaxi, we can see the stock zooming up and can get to that golden ratio, which is 1.625, which is at 336, right? So that is what I'm expecting. If not, then we might see it going there, going back to this line, this green line, which is around the 220 area. And also you have to remember that Tesla is dependent on the market conditions. If SPY or QQQs tend to go down, they tend to go down. And you have to remember this is a high beta stock, so it tends to go down very much when the market goes down. Okay, so just wanted to. So if you ask my opinion, I think Tesla has more chances of going to more than 300 before it falls to 200 based on the charts. But again, it all depends on the market conditions and the news that they deliver upon the FST, which is that saying that it is ready for robotaxi. In summary, we have examined the fundamental as well as the technical analysis for the Tesla stock to see if it could go to 200 or 300 in this video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment, and don't forget to check out my other market videos for more market insights and analysis. With that, I'll catch you in the next one.